Hey everyone! So I was watching Netflix's Nonna, that wonderful movie about Italian grandmothers and their amazing cooking. It made me miss my own Nonna so much, I called my mom crying. It really got me thinking about her and all the things she taught me in the kitchen. So today, I'm making caprese salad, but not just any caprese salad, it's caprese salad * alla Nonna *. The way my grandmother made it, she always said, simple is best when the ingredients are kissed by the sun. And that's the real secret to a perfect caprese. You know, there's that part in Nonna, where Sofia shows her granddaughter how to make caprese, and she's really picky about the tomatoes being room temperature and tearing the mozzarella with her hands. My Nonna was exactly the same. She grew up near Naples where the tomatoes got super ripe in the sun, and the mozzarella was made fresh every day. She could make even simple food taste magical. This salad might seem basic, just tomatoes, mozzarella and basil, but when you use my Nonna's secrets, it'll taste like summertime in Italy. I promise, after just a few minutes, your caprese will never be the same. For caprese * alla Nonna *, we need the best ingredients. First, heirloom tomatoes. See how they're all different colors? Nonna would go to the market super early to get tomatoes just like these. They should be ripe, but still a little firm, and they * have * to smell like tomatoes. If they don't have that sweet, earthy smell, they won't taste good. Next, fresh mozzarella di bufala. That's mozzarella made from buffalo milk, not cow's milk. Feel how soft and milky it is? A little sweet too. Then fresh basil. See how bright green the leaves are, and smell how good it is. We also need sea salt. Nonna always used salt from the Mediterranean. And freshly cracked black pepper. Never that stuff from a can. And the olive oil. * This is the good stuff. My family makes our own. It should taste a little grassy and peppery, and so fresh it makes you cough a little. And if you want a tiny bit of balsamic vinegar, just a few drops. Nonna used to say too much balsamic is like too much perfume. It hides the other good smells. When I was 8, I tried to make Nonna's caprese even better by adding oregano, garlic, and * mamma mia *, even some dried herbs. She didn't yell at me. Instead, she sat me down at her kitchen table just like this one and told me a story about the summer of 1953. A famous food critic from Rome was coming to our village, and everyone was making fancy food to impress him. Nonna, who was known for her cooking, was going to make her special seafood pasta. It took hours to make. But that morning, something went wrong. The fisherman's boat broke down and there wasn't any fresh seafood at the market. The food critic was coming soon, and Nonna had nothing to make. Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making Nonna's famous caprese salad, and trust me, this isn't just any salad. This is a taste of summer, a little slice of heaven. Okay, so now comes the fun part, putting it all together. Nonna always said we eat with our eyes first. So how we arrange the caprese is important. Cut the tomatoes nice and thick, about ½ inch. Like my love for you, she'd say. Generous and substantial. Now the mozzarella. We don't slice it with a knife. We tear it gently with our hands. Feel the texture. Respect the cheese. Some people like to arrange the tomato and mozzarella in a line, but Nonna always made hers in a spiral, like the sun. We start from the outside and work our way in. Nonna was expecting a fancy food critic, but she hadn't planned on making any seafood, his favorite. She was in her garden panicking a little when she saw her tomato plants bursting with ripe red tomatoes. Right next to them, her basil plants taller than I was as a kid. And she remembered the fresh mozzarella she'd bought that morning. Simple ingredients, but the best quality. That's the key. She brought everything inside and made a caprese salad, just like we're doing now. No fancy tricks, just perfect ingredients, treated with love. When the critic arrived, expecting a huge feast, she served him this simple salad. He took one bite, and get this. Tears came to his eyes. Signora, he said to my Nonna, this is not food, this is poetry. Now let's finish our caprese. Sprinkle some sea salt, be generous but not too much. Then some freshly cracked black pepper. The basil leaves go in whole. Nonna never chopped or tore them. She said, cutting basil with metal makes it turn black and lose its flavor. Now the olive oil. Don't be shy. Let it pool a little at the bottom of the plate. That's for dipping your bread later. And if and only if you have some really good aged balsamic vinegar, add just a few drops, like a beautiful piece of jewelry, just an accent. That food critic later wrote that Nonna's simple caprese salad was the best meal of his entire career. Not because it was fancy, but because she knew that when you have amazing ingredients, you don't need to do much to them. Always serve caprese at room temperature, never cold from the fridge, and always with some good crusty bread to soak up all those delicious juices. My Nonna passed away years ago, but every summer, when tomatoes are at their best, I make this salad. And it's like she's right here with me, smiling. Just like in that last scene of Nonna on Netflix, when the granddaughter finally gets it, that cooking with love is the secret ingredient. Simplicity is divine, especially when the ingredients are kissed by the sun. Buon appetito!